Welcome to the show. We start with hello. So, oh, okay. Hi, hello. How are you doing? So, I am going to be on here for a quick little minute. I want to just make a very quick statement and get off here. I was just watching this. I am still in the process of watching this video by Lapeef Jr. And it's a panel, and they were speaking about pretty privilege as one of their topics. And this is in the after hours section of their panel, um, where this one panelist, Anton Daniels, was pretty much bringing up this argument that how could another panelist, Kay, have said in the previous week that beauty was in the eye of the beholder, and then she had claimed during this panel that pretty privilege was a thing. And he pretty much wondered how is it possible that you can make these two statements exist at the same time. And so, what I wanted to come here and speak about is how I think that these two things can exist at the same time. So, pretty privilege is a topic that has been like very popular on YouTube and social media ever since O Steph Co. Yeah, it's O Steph Co. I think. That's her handle on YouTube and I think on Instagram as well. Ever since she made a video where she spoke about how she didn't have pretty privilege and how it sucks. So that was the title of the video. I don't have pretty privilege and that sucks. So it's been popular ever since then, and I have wanted to. I mean, I have a lot of opinions about it. I recorded a video that I haven't yet edited, and because I'm just like, I don't know if this is the place where I really felt I wanted to say something about it. So now I felt compelled to say something about it in response to what Anton Daniels said in the video on the panel with where Six the Goddess was present. So this is the panel in question in the after hours of that panel. So I am speaking here about how I feel that pretty privilege exists at the same time as beauty being in the eye of the beholder. These two statements exist at the same time, concurrently in the same space, because energy has energy has different ways of being defined and being classified, but like one of the fundamental binaries of energy is the direction in which it moves. And energy can either be convergent or it can be divergent. And the convergence of energy is when energy becomes specific, when you're looking at one thing at a time, which is when we're speaking of beauty being in the eye of the beholder. Whereas when energy is moving divergently, and we're applying this to beauty and how we regard it, this is when we speak about pretty privilege. Pretty privilege is a divergent expression of beauty. It is the global, universal way in which we respond to beauty. So the things that are universally recognized as beautiful will always be internationally, universally recognized as beautiful. Whereas when we speak about beauty being in the eye of the beholder, this then now becomes on a one-to-one level. This is now convergence, as I said before. So you have your universal, if we're gonna use the scale of 1 to 10 and stuff, you're a one, you're a two, you're all that jazz. You have a baseline, as Anton Daniels was he was suggesting. So he said to Kay, the other panelists, so are you saying that there is a universal baseline for a 10 and a 9? And she said no. And this is where I stopped watching the live, not the live. This is where I stopped watching the video, and I wanted to come on here and comment on this because I just think it's interesting. So Indeed, I believe that because of the divergence of energy, there is a divergent scale of 1 to 10 in terms of beauty. And then when we speak of then beauty being in the eye of the beholder, you can then convergently see someone and recognize that they are a 10 to you, because now this is your energy converging on one person as opposed to the energy of beauty being propagated amongst everybody and everything. And there, particular things apply. And this is when we're speaking about these universal traits of beauty, such as, the clear skin, the brightness, the youthfulness, and all that jazz. This is internationally, universally, a divergent manifestation of beauty. And then when we're looking at, okay, well, I like this person, I love that they have this like huge scar across their cheek, that is then a convergent manifestation of beauty. That is how your energy has focused in on someone else, not how the energy of beauty has propagated amongst everyone. So these two things can exist at the same time, and they do exist at the same time. So you can be like, oh, I'm a divergent like 5, but I'm a convergent 10, you know? Um, so it depends on how the energy is being expressed, on how it is directed. And so that's what I wanted to come on here and talk about. That is the point I wanted to make. And thank you for watching. Welcome to the show where we finish with goodbye. We finish with goodbye, with goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.